Okay, I've been dying to do this meme ever since I saw it, so this is my chance to do it my own way.
Go crazy! Go stupid!
Now, I don't play DBFZ a lot. Well, to be honest, I play it super casually. The truth behind that is that I think the game is great, but again, I burnt myself with Dragon Ball in general. Like, I legit love Dragon Ball, but too much of a good thing can be bad. I went from Xenoverse 2 to Dragon Ball Super Heroes Card Mission on Switch, then Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Plus playing other fighting games like on this channel like BB Tag, didn't really want to put my energy 100% into fighters, besides raging at it.
What do you mean by that?
Regardless of me being a part of the DBFZ hype here or there, I legit appreciate this game so much. It got so many people on the wave with fighting games, and it's impossible to go on Twitter nowadays and not seeing, for example, I want a Jujutsu Kaisen fighter made by Arc System Works, or the typical thing I be spitting wins Naruto's fighters. This game has changed Arc System Works by putting them in the limelight and making people see, in my opinion, why we need more 2D, 2.5D, even 3D fighting games than the typical anime arena fighters we get like Naruto Storm and god-awful, you know what I'm about to say, Jump Force. Besides a few other games, notably the ones I'm going to bring up now, Tekken 7 and Street Fighter V being OGs, Dragon Ball FighterZ has 3 seasons of DLC, and this game has reached over 6 million total sales. Fighting games rarely hit 1 million a lot of times, because let's face it, even though it's subtly growing, the genre itself is super niche, and for Arc System Works, this is their highest selling fighting game with them ever, I believe. So even though I don't really care for the game on a competitive level a lot, I do care about the community around it and seeing how it has pushed the genre in various ways. But if you guys are living under a rock, DBFZ's last DLC character for Season 3 was Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the GOAT. And legit, the way Dragon Ball Games Hour event showcased the trailer for him, it did come off as an ultimate send and goodbye with the trailer of Gogeta Blue versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now everyone is up in arms like, dang, no Season 4 reveal? Is this the end of Dragon Ball FighterZ? I think there's a possibility, but at the same time, some people might be overreacting a little bit, and I'll explain with a couple reasons and points why. Number 1. DBFZ has been around the normal life expectancy for many fighting games, so if it does not get anything else, then who knows, it's kinda normal nowadays to see stuff like this happen. Most Arc System Works games last at least 2 to 3 years of support, DLC, and development. That does not mean the game cannot get updates after, because we've been seeing rollback get added by devs into even older games post 2010s. NetherRealm legit dropped Mortal Kombat 11 in 2019, and by the end of 2020, MK11 Ultimate is out now. MK11 fans right now don't even know what the hell is going on with their game, period. And also, another quick rant, a developer does not have to say no more updates are coming to the game. Like, low-key, that could be hurting sales. I think it would be better to just come out and say it, but at the same time, I get why you wouldn't say it at all. Imagine buying a new game, you Google it, and then you see Dragon Ball FighterZ in development forever now. If you're not interested heavy into fighting games, you're not going to buy the game at that point unless you want the story mode or really like the IP or thing presented anyway. And to be honest with you, a lot of y'all not gonna like this take. Casuals are a huge importance to fighting games. We'll talk about that in another video. Number 2. We are still stuck in the popcorn where the virus is still moving around everywhere. Things are getting better, but in many places, working conditions are still hard. So like, just because we didn't get something at this event, we are legit 3 months into 2021. We still got like another 9 months to get something more for DBFZ to appear. It happened with Tekken, it happened with Smash. We just didn't know at the very last moment that more would be coming. Number 3, I would rather them make a DBFZ 2 down the road. Let them polish the game, add more mechanics they want to add to the first game. For example, I know transformations and installs and flying were planned for the game at some point. Now, this is a hot take. This is also, in my opinion, being an avid Dragon Ball fan since the early 2000s, I will say, and watching OG Dragon Ball, I also think that a lot of heavy hitter characters are in the game already. Like, the base roster of Dragon Ball FighterZ was really good for a fighting game. I know Dragon Ball fans just want every character in the game. I get that. I would be the same way if it was a Naruto game, so I wouldn't be mad with you. To be honest, I feel like Omega Shenron, 2 other Gokus and Vegetas, and a few others would benefit from a new game coming out like DBFZ 2 than making a Season 5. Like, I would stop at Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, to be honest with you. When you see that character, I think it's the all-in be-all situation for DLC. Legitimately, even from your childhood, or if you play Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you know if somebody picked Gogeta, your hands or your PS2 controller was gonna be broken by the end of the day. I went through so many PS2 controllers growing up, and that's why I despise that game. And plus, I couldn't play KH no more because the analog stick was broke, and I needed to roll to fight rock. Anyway, I'm gonna stop getting off topic. You also can't deny that 6 million sales, though. If you want Bandai to continue, well, you also can't deny that with the 6 million sales, that if Bandai wants to continue this collaboration with artists in the future, then go crazy. But it can definitely be a franchise now, like how Dragon Ball Xenoverse was, and how we still get Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 content. Just make Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Stop. We're going to talk about that another day because I'm tired of that game. I love that game, but I'm tired of it at the same time. So, it comes back to the question that I started off this video with. Is this finally the end of Dragon Ball FighterZ? No. Like, chill out. We are in a popcorn, okay? You know what I mean by popcorn? Pandemic, because, you know, YouTube doesn't want us to say the C word or we get in trouble. But regardless, we are stuck in a popcorn right now. Honestly, I just feel like if Arceus didn't announce anything right now, Arceus is also working on 2 fighting games. Guilty Gear Strive, which got delayed, and 2 DNF Duel, Dungeon Fighter, fighting game online. That's a tongue twister, you know DNF Duel, alright? If you wanted numbers or percentages from me off the top of my head, I feel like 40% yes, and then 60% they are not done. Like it could randomly happen 3 to 4 months from now, and then they talk about the future DBFZ. But also, here's another thing. Legit, Arceus and Bandai Namco, why the hell isn't there a Super Dragon Ball FighterZ yet? Like generally most fighting games, Kingdom Hearts are like masters at this. You've seen Kingdom Hearts titles. When they get the first version, what come out down the road? You got the final mix. You got the TUI, The World Ends With You final remix. Kingdom Hearts 3, Remind. Do it with Dragon Ball FighterZ. Because to be honest with you, if you want to buy Dragon Ball FighterZ now, and you might get lucky to get all the DLC, and if you get Dragon Ball FighterZ on sale, it's going to cost you somewhere from $60 to like $100, bro. So, yeah, I think they could legit pull an MK11 Ultimate, update the game heavy, then drop new characters with it sometime this year or maybe early next, who knows. Honestly, I just want to see Bandai do this again with another IP like Naruto. But regardless, you get what you got. That being said, it's your boy Avataryaya. Thank you guys for subscribing, watching the video. Hit the like button. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just join the Discord in the description down below. Remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla, peace, and I'm out. Maybe I'm just stupid, but it's working. So I'm just gonna end the video.
I've been the devil, I need me an arc in the water. I'm breathing, I feel like Tanjiro. Walking this bitch with a soundbox, I won't let you rock it, I keep me a domino. Bitch, on my dick, man, I feel like Kazaki. Stretching that pussy out like it's Pilates. I'm snatching the soul like right out of a body. Fire, I'm spitting, I feel like Dobby. White bitch, blonde hair, looking like Lucy. She from Kyoshi, I paint her face Suki.